You have probably seen the Blink Room Soup video from 2019, also known as Freaky Soup Guy. In these videos, there appear to be two cartoon characters comforting a guy eating a soup of some sort. Some people believe he is eating his family's organs, others believe he has been starved, or perhaps both. The videos themselves show a man at the end of a table, eating soup, sobbing, as two cartoon characters pat him on his back. These videos will play now. Note that viewer discretion is advised. Believe it or not, the video is actually re-upload, Blink Room Soup that is, or a sequel, if you will, to the Freaky Soup Guy video, as they were uploaded from different accounts. In Freaky Soup Guy, we see a man eating a soup with a large spoon, seeming to be crying, while two characters walk up to him and pat him on the back as he eats the soup. In Blink Room Soup, however, we see the characters standing at the doorway, and towards the end we see one of them charge at the man when the video ends. The videos are old, 2005 old, but the uploads on YouTube blew up to close to 2019, and of course, everybody who has seen them wants to know, who are these characters, who is this man, and why is he eating the soup so aggressively? It is said that the character's name is Ray Ray, created by Raymond S. Percy. Raymond S. Percy is an American animator and a voice actor, seen in places like Zootopia as the voice of Flash. The story behind these characters is very interesting. You see, after being questioned about the character's appearance in the videos, Raymond said, "We were doing a performance, and during the performance, we had spare suits that were stolen." This statement does help clear up some theories. These are a couple of theories that we compiled and would like to share with you. The first one, that some people seem to believe, that the man is being starved and forced to eat the organs of his family. The second theory is the Chinese mafia has captured the man, and this is execution video, as per the second cut in Blink Room Soup, where Ray Ray attacks the guy in the video cuts. A third and final theory is that Raymond did all this for attention, like a really messed up stunt, but I doubt this, as Raymond would not have put his job on the line. The following is Raymond S. Percy's opinion and comment on the videos and the character's appearance in the videos. The following was not 100% confirmed to be word for word of what he said, but a brief summary. Ray Ray is a performance I created years ago. That's also the two characters' names, Ray Ray. I created them as a way to visualize and have fun with my feelings of loneliness and isolation at the time. They were sort of idolizations of me. Ray Ray didn't have the tools to communicate, express their thoughts, but still stood out and drew attention from the outside world, whether or not they wanted to. They started out as doodles, then paintings, then art pieces, until finally what you see in the videos, full-bodied characters existing and living in the world, and yet completely apart from it. For a project like that, at its core, was isolation and misunderstanding. Ray Ray mostly performed in LA, but we did get to take them across the US and even a couple other countries. One time we performed at a club on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood. I think it was the Key Club. It had such a small backstage, the dressing room was a dirty, broken down RV in the alley behind the club. We were performing with a circus-type group that had dancers, drummers, fire eaters, etc. This group had a fan base in LA, so there were a lot of people that knew our act. After the show, we were all in a now empty club, striking the stage and loading equipment. The not fun part of performing was when my group went back to the RV to pack up stuff and get some food. But we found that most of our Ray Ray props and costumes had been stolen. The door didn't have a lock, and the alley led straight to a busy street, so it might have been someone in the audience, but really, it could have been anyone. Needless to say, I was very, very upset. Luckily, we had some extra costumes made so Ray Ray could perform, but it was still a blow to all of us. A few weeks later, I got home from work, turned on my computer, and saw an email with an attachment. It was the Blink Room Soup video. With a guy in a bib, his eyes blacked out, eating I don't know what out of a bowl with a big spoon, my character standing around him. I put it on YouTube so I could share it with my group. We talked about it at length. Was the guy crying? Laughing? We couldn't tell. Honestly, the strangest part to me was that the Ray Rays in the video moved and behaved exactly the way they would in a show. It's something that new performers had to train for weeks to get right when we rehearsed new acts. It was a little strange to think that the people who were making these videos have been watching us perform for perhaps some time. Later, I was sent a link to this. It took me a while to remember the name of this page. I like weird stuff, and even though they were using my stolen characters, I found it funny. Even if they were insulting to my characters, some of the people in my group even reposted some of the Ray Ray Soup videos later on. There are more clips than the ones posted. I think the last one I got was a few years ago. It was making me wonder if the people who made them are seeing all this online attention too. In the end, we still don't know why someone would do this, the meaning behind it, or who did it. So Blink Room Soup may be a mystery for a very long time. Thank you for watching our video and making it this far. It would make my day if you can subscribe and maybe like, as it took a long time to put this video together.